shit, guys. What? Wow. Okay, we are here on Freedom Hall's court. Can we go? Oh, there's no Cardinal to dance on. Sorry. I'm Zach Gagan. We got Mario, Drew, Jack, special guest Dylan Ballard. He's got a story to tell. Is your eye okay, first of all?
Yeah. Onawaku's coming off the court. We're all rushing. I'm trying to get a video. He goes to spit on Nate. I'm standing between him and Aaron, and he just spits all over my face. I wipe it off, and then I try to take off running, and I fall and bust my tail. But it's all worth it because the Cats won.
The Cats did win. They won this Elam ending. Andrew Harrison, the one who always hits it.
This is the point where his brother always hits it.
Drew Franklin, you also got spat on, apparently. Yeah. Lots of...
I got punched. I got punched. Pretty excited. Abby got the video. I can't wait to post that guy. We're going to call him out later. But I just want to talk about all the Louisville behavior that transpired. It started early. I mean, I want to watch the Freedom Hall off of me now. It was already bad before the ending. But seriously, at the end of the game, I had a Louisville fan hit me for no reason. I watched a big dude spit in Nate Sestina's face. Who else got spat on? Same dude. What are you doing? This is a summer exhibition. Calm down. We know you're not good at basketball, but at least learn how to behave.
Let's back up for a second. Biggest crowd in TBT history by a long shot. 13,000 people showed up. Probably 8,000 Louisville fans. 7,000 of them were spitting, apparently, and punching. Biggest, right in the sternum. We're lucky he's alive, honestly.
Hold on.
But yes,
the old Chris
biggest
Jones.
Crowd in
the old
TBT
Chris
history.
Jones.
Most hyped event they've ever had. It lived up to the hype from the start. La Familia got off to a great run. The Ville made their run in the end of the first half there. Nate Sestina comes in and saves the day with 5 3-pointers in the third quarter. Then we have La Familia just kind of cruises down into that Elam ending. That's when things start to get, well, it was chippy from the jump. Let's just say that. Andrew Harrison, or Chris Jones tried to pull the old punch him in the Drew Franklin sternum, but with his head into Andrew Harrison.
You want to jump in there? Go Cats, baby!
I mean, I wasn't gonna hop in, but since they asked,
can we get a Go Cats?
Are you a Kentucky fan?
Man, Louisville all day, man.
All right, good seeing you. Good seeing you.
It was nice to hear from you, sir. Yeah, he's being very kind, so we'll keep this a little bit brief here. My mind is all over the place, I'll tell you right now. Jack, just jump in here.
Willie Cauley-Stein has clearly been playing college football 25 because that dude dunked all over him, turned around and hit Chris Jones with a stiff arm.
He did.
Chris Jones just flopped all night. I've come to the realization. I've seen a lot of Chris Jones basketball. I've seen a lot of Russ Smith basketball. Spoiler alert, they're not any good. They stink. The issue with them is they bait these officials, these poor, sad officials, into calling foul after foul after foul. And they keep getting away with it. I don't know how they keep getting away with it. Last week we dealt with the shenanigans of Pee Wee Herman or whatever his name was, the balding guy with the thundering herd. And now we got to deal with this nonsense with Russ Smith and Chris Jones. Both of them stink. They're all washed. The right team won tonight, and I'm just so glad that we got to experience this. I didn't want this to be at Rupp Arena. It needed to be on this floor right now. Curb stomp them on this floor, just like Nate Sestina did to Onawaku to close this thing out.
The big thing is that these guys built this up so much. This fan base built this up so much because they haven't had a meaningful game in 2 years, and they can't even beat us on their own floor on a summer league exhibition game. This has been the most important game in their program in years, and they still come away with a loss.
I have a question.
Not much has changed.
Will we ever play a hard Louisville? You know, we want to play the hard teams, but seriously, football, can't even remember when they won. Basketball.
I don't think I was born.
Summer exhibition, you think maybe they'll have a chance. Don't win that. I mean, it's really, if you're a Louisville fan, I don't know how you get up in the morning and talk yourself into this. Like, no one's making you be a Louisville fan at this point. You are making that choice to wake up in the morning like this team that continues to lose, and then you spit on people and punch them in the sternum on your way home like cowards.
Well, they'll probably drown their sorrows in some of Russ Smith's terrible bourbon later tonight. Any other final thoughts that we have from our crew here? We had to recruit a Sea of Blue member here just to join in on the Louisville hate because there's plenty to go around right now.
Rajon Rondo was in attendance. That was pretty cool. He was on the bench. Chris Paul was in attendance, one of the best point guards in the history of the NBA. That was pretty cool. And the entire Kentucky basketball team was here. Mark Pope, all the assistants, the entire roster, grad assistants, everybody. They were here to see it. I'm excited to talk to the team now after the fact because they haven't seen this. They don't know what this rivalry is at its peak. So they got their kind of first real glimpse at what Cats versus Cards looks like. How tense things can get, how bitter things can get. This was the ultimate preview for what's to come later on this year. They needed to see this. Maybe not like punches thrown when the actual game starts, but you know what? Some bitterness is going to be good.
Mario.
A fun moment from the game. My wife looked at me and sorry, Mario. My wife looked at me and she said, "I think you have a man crush on Nate Sestina." And I went, "Yep, fun
I
game."
do.
Yep, sure do. Carry on.
We all do. Mario, give me some more thoughts.
Can we just call this the Nate Sestina Day? Can we just call it that? What's today's date, Jack? What's today's date?
TBT Day in Louisville, apparently, but I guess it's Nate Sestina.
Today is Nate Sestina Day. That's all I'm going to say. July 29th. Remember the date. Nate Sestina Day.
We'll see you in December.
Philadelphia.